Here it is late at night, sitting here thinking, and the world is crazy. Seriously. We're focused on a pandemic, and I'm not going to get into the politics of it, or would it run its course, would it not run its course, and all this stuff. I just, if I just say follow the money, you know, personally. But what I want to address is this. We are so focused on the wrong things right now. We're focused on Musk, Bezos, Branson, going to the space, going to Mars. Where are we focused on people, humanity, on Earth? Even Bill Gates, throw him in here too. All these rich Chinese, rich Russians, all they're doing is getting richer. There is more money right now in pharmaceuticals treating symptoms and not finding a cure, in arms dealers, military industry creating weapons when we really don't need it. Weapons, war's obsolete. It's all economic war now because people, the leaders, can't get along. They got to always be saying, my dick's bigger than yours. Communists are better than Democrats. And none of them's any better than anybody else. Some have advantages over others, yes. But people need to come together. We're forgetting about people. Bezos, Musk, can you hear me? You can give billions of dollars to your wife, Bezos, but you can't create redundant jobs that will at least get people working, get them to where they can afford an apartment, maybe a home, send their children to school, maybe get a car. You see, what you're missing is the big picture, and you're supposed to be smart. I'm talking about you rich people out there. You're supposed to be smart. Oh, I know we're going to get an argument. Oh, well, we invest money. Oh, we do this. Oh, we do that. No, you don't do enough. You see, even if you create jobs that aren't going to generate a profit for you, maybe a tax write-off, it puts money in the circulation. It gives people value. It gives people hope. Those people start spending money. That gets it rolling through the economy. And people start having more faith in themselves and more pride in themselves and more futuristic dreams in themselves. And children start to develop positive attitudes instead of negative attitudes. The American dream is only when you're sleeping now, because of people like you. What about Russia? Now, I'm not saying Putin is bad or not, but are the Russian people any better off than they were underneath, Stalin? Maybe a little bit. But why is this Crimea thing so important? Why is this Ukrainian thing so important? Why is all of this, this country and that country's got to be friends with me? It doesn't matter. Why can't we just work together? That's what's missing. China, you're claiming everything that you've never claimed before, and you're really upsetting everybody, which is causing problems. But why don't you just try to get along? Do you realize how few problems you would have had if you just leave Hong Kong alone? It's a part of China. Okay, it's a part of China. It always has been. We've always recognized it as going back to China. Then you have to come in and redo everything and upset the lives of millions of people just because you want party control. How come nobody else is invited to the party and so many people don't want to come? The will wasn't broken. Who were they going to trade with? Who were they going to deal with? China. Hello? Is there a neuron hitting up there? But now you screwed up the apple cart and all the apples are going bad. And then you put your puppets in there, which just makes things worse. Should have left it alone. The people were happy, and now you've got millions of people that's not happy. The only reason you wanted Tibet's because it's in a military strategic point. I mean, but if you quit thinking militarily and start thinking globally, helping people, nobody would want to fight. Nobody in their right mind wants to invade China. So what the heck are you worried about? The only thing you want to do is invade other people because you're being big. We don't even need nuclear weapons now. Not more. We got enough to destroy the Earth, the Moon, the stars, and probably the whole solar system. But where's our leadership? They're locked in this circle of stupidity. Why don't we beat their weapons into plowshares? Quit turning out weapons and start turning out things that can help people. Why are we inventing, creating and designing all this other stuff when we could be designing underwater cities, underwater farms, start utilizing the resources properly that we have? Why can't we start sharing things instead of claiming all of these islands that's not really yours anyway? Why can't you just start building refineries, giving people who actually live there and it's in their territory, create jobs for them? Now you get the finished product, so you don't have to refine it and put in all that extra work. You get your money back. The people in that local economy start making money. They're going to have to spend it. You start creating trade, you see. Money creates a need to spend. You start creating trade. They're happy. Their poverty level's going down. Their economy's coming up. You're getting what you wanted anyway, and nobody had to fight or raise a stink about it. But no, that's not the Chinese way. Oh, we want to control everything. Everybody must understand we are the people, the leaders of the world. You're not the leaders of anything. You're just troublemakers. And I say that about the Americans too. Yeah. See, at least when China did something, they allowed jobs to come in to create jobs for their people, but the American government wasn't smart enough to create and have jobs ready for the people losing their jobs because they allowed the American businesses to go to other countries. We didn't plan for our poverty resurrection. People, borders are just geography. Why are you arguing over all this stuff? We've got the wrong focus. Why are we trying to go to Mars when we need food on the Earth? We need jobs on the Earth. We need homes on the Earth. We need better education on the Earth. Education without religion and without politics. That would be great. We need to have more teachers paid better, because without a teacher you don't get a doctor and they're making a lot of money. You don't get lawyers and they're manipulating and stealing a lots of money. If you think about it, a lawyer only makes money when somebody else is having a problem, having a little misfortune in their life. Let's get real. People, we need to think humanity. We need to think of the world. We need to think ourselves as one family. You can't get off this planet and go next to the next neighborhood. We can't get out of here, so we might as well learn to live together. Musk, pull your head out of the clouds. Bezos, get your head out of the clouds. Virgin, get your head out of the cloud. Branson, Gates, quit being a dick. Start thinking about humanity. How much money can you spend? Seriously? Seriously? I know it costs money to run a business. I do. I'm not stupid. But you don't need to have billions and billions in your pocket when a few billion can feed a few million. When a few billion can create houses. You know, we need help. And the very people who are out there can help us are just turning a blind eye. And you wonder why people don't like the rich? Think about it. There's nothing wrong with the earth. It's just that people are greedy and they don't want to help the earth. So the earth is fighting back. Too much carbon in the air? Global warming. Earth raising the temperature, kill the virus. Got pandemics. Why? Because the earth is fighting back. Too many people. Let's get rid of a few of them. We polluted the waters. We polluted the air. We polluted our noise. We polluted everything. We've destroyed marriages, homes, children's lives, education. It's time for us to stop. It's time for us to quit arguing. It's time for the gangs to quit. I mean, I can even say that gang started in order to protect the neighborhood, to keep other people from messing with their family. What'd they do? They ended up making their sisters prostitutes, their girlfriends prostitutes. They ended up getting everybody addicted. Why? Greed. People, you're destroying everything you wanted to protect. You know, it's happening all over the world. You know, people are addicted to war. They're addicted to tobacco. They're addicted to drugs. They're addicted to everything that makes a few people millionaires, billionaires. Even these computers. We're all addicted. Addicted to video games, mobile phones. I mean, some technology we need. But more importantly, we need humanity. We need to have value in our lives. We need some jobs. We need to feel like we're productive. We've gone crazy. This is a message to all you billionaires out there. You don't need that much money. Start sharing a little bit. Even if you don't make any money on your profit today, if you don't make any profit today, generating income to the people will generate spending, and that's where you're going to make it. Look at the long road, not the short goal. The long road. There's a long road. The goal is at the end of that road. Start saving humanity. Mars will be there. We can wait. Moon will be there. We can wait. Because right now, let's be real, all the technology that we're putting up in space is just being used to create more weapons. That's about all I can tell you. It's time to do something about humanity. But if it's not in your heart, you're already dead anyway. So, who are we talking to? I hope there's a living, breathing person out there that really understands what I'm saying. There had nothing now more important than, hey, humanity. Because humanity needs hope.